Welcome back, toy fans, to episode 182 of Ranel's Reviews. On today's episode, we've got another bundle from Steve, better known as Derby Collector, and we've got a lovely gift from our Adam, better known as the Real Toy Dude. Cue the march. Welcome back, everyone. Now, like I said in the intro, today we've got another package sent from Steve, better known as Derby Collector, but also a lovely gift, very generously sent by Adam, better known as the Real Toy Dude. Now, I am very lucky that I get a lot of help. I've said before, Steve helps me a lot. He gets a lot of bundles, puts them together for me, and then once payday hits, we arrange a price and he sends them to me. But I'm also very lucky that I'm surrounded by some very generous people, and one of those people is Adam, better known as the Real Toy Dude. And this week, he sent me a lovely gift. So let's go see what the guys have been generous enough to send us. Okay, folks, I'm actually going to start with the gift I was sent from our Adam, better known as the Real Toy Dude on Instagram. If you don't know Adam, make sure you check his Instagram page out. He'll be really happy to have you there and follow him. He's got a beautiful Instagram page. It looks amazing. So, yeah, give him a follow. He'll definitely appreciate that. But Adam knows, he follows the channel closely. We talk quite a lot, and Adam knows that I am now collecting thundercats with quite a little bit of dedication now. I am picking up quite a few. And he contacted me the other day and said, "Luke, I've seen something that I've picked up for you. I'm going to send it as a gift." I had no clue what it was, and then this guy arrived. So look at this. So Adam knows I'm collecting thundercats, and he has sent me the mail away Mumra, and this is in his sort of mummified, frail and decrepit form before he transforms into Mumra the Ever-Living. This was a figure that I didn't have, and this guy is awesome. I mean, look at how he's all wrapped up in the bandages, all mummified, really frail looking. He's got that awesome staff with the ram's head on the top. But as you can see, he's all old and decrepit and look frail. And I guess this was to sort of lure his enemies into a bit of a false sense of security, because he doesn't look particularly intimidating, does he? And most people probably thought they could take him in this form, but then, of course, once he challenged him, he turned into Mumra the Ever-Living, and we all know how that worked out. But, wow, this guy is absolutely awesome. So thank you, Adam. I really do appreciate it. Now, the one thing that I completely forgot, and that some of you may have forgotten as well, is that this guy was actually a mail away back in the day. You didn't buy this guy on a card. Very much like Star Wars, you would collect so many proof of purchases, then you could send off and you could get Mumra in the mail away. Now, I think it was 6 proof of purchases, so you had to buy 6 figures to get this guy, but then you can send off for him and he would come in the mail. And what an awesome addition this is to my Thundercats collection. So Adam, once again, I am very grateful for you looking out for me and helping me out. This guy is absolutely wonderful, and I'm really pleased to get him into my collection. But yeah, like I said, folks, I'm sort of collecting Thundercats with quite a little bit of dedication now. But I've said before on the channel, at the moment, I'm really heavily into the toy lines that brought us the big figures. So Thundercats, Centurions, Supernaturals, Rambo, they're all in there. I'm really enjoying picking them up. Things like Sectors as well, they're all in there. So yeah, very pleased with this one. And Adam, once again, your generosity knows no bounds, my friend. I really do appreciate it. And he will go lovingly into my Thundercats collection. Okay, so now we're going to move on to the package that I've just received from Steve, better known as Derby Collector. Okay, and here we go, folks. So this week, I received another package from Derby Collector. As we know, Steve is very generous. He always puts little packages together for me, and once we've arranged a price, he sends it on. So we've got another bundle here, so let's see what we've got inside. Some wrapping, always packed very well. Okay, so first of all, as you can see, now I'm not going to concentrate on these because these will feature in a later video on the channel, but we've got more Thundercats accessories. So that is a spear for Snowman, I believe, if I remember rightly. We've also got, if you can see that, a sword in there for one of my supernatural ghostlings. Again, these will all feature later on the channel. We've got a harness there, which is for one of my Sectors. That is for Pinsaw. And then we've got more accessories. So we've got in there, we have got the helmet and the shield for Snowman. We've got some scythes for Rataro, which I don't have yet. And more Thundercat stuff. So that is the gun. Now, if you remember, I needed the gun for the Tusker Warrior that already sent me from Infinity Toys OKC. These will all feature on a later video. I'm not going to focus on these today. What I am going to focus on is what is in this box. So I'm going to put this to one side for now. But also, again, something else I'm not going to focus on today, but I will show you because it will feature in a later video. I also got a carded General Warhawk from Rambo. Now, like I said, that is beautiful. I got this for a great price from Steve, but this will feature in a later video, so we aren't going to show this today. This will feature in a Rambo video later on the channel. But what I do want to focus on is what's in this box, so let's take a look. Like I said, folks, I'm collecting Thundercats with a little bit of dedication, and this is a figure that I've been desperate to get into my collection. And of course, Steve came up trumps, as he always does. We have got a vintage Jagger. That's awesome. So we're going to take a closer look at this guy today, but I've just spotted something else. And look at this. Once again, Steve's thrown a nice little bonus in. We have got a Centurions #1 comic. Now, I think this is the US version, I believe. I'm not entirely sure, but yeah, awesome. Thank you again, Steve. Once again, a lovely little bonus. You don't have to do that, but I very much appreciate it, man. Okay, let's get things on the table and we'll take a closer look. Okay, here we go, folks. So like I said, I do apologise. All the accessories that you saw me get in that bundle, I am going to show in later videos because the four other figures, which I will be concentrating on in later videos on the channel, and also General Warhawk, I will show that in a Rambo video that will be coming soon as well. But I want to focus on this guy because this is Jagger, and this is a figure that I've been trying to get into my Thundercats collection for some time now. And the reason why he's eluded me is because of price. He's so expensive, especially when you get him complete. So this guy, when Steve got him for me, he didn't come with his helmet, he did come with his cape, which is often missing, and he did come with the Sword of Omens again, which is often missing. Now, full disclosure, the helmet is a repro. I did pick that up this week just to finish him, so he looks complete on the shelf, because the helmet alone can cost you a lot of money. But as far as I'm concerned, now this guy's complete and he 100% satisfies me. But look at how awesome this figure looks. He is just such a cool looking figure. Now, Jagger in the cartoon was very much like the mentor to the Thundercats, and very much like Obi-Wan Kenobi with Luke. Jagger would appear as a spirit to give the Thundercats help, advice and guidance, especially Lion-O, and even occasionally give Lion-O the odd telling off as well.
You acted hastily, Lion-O. You struck out of anger before you knew what you were striking at.
You're right, Jagger. I should have been sure before I acted.
But this guy looks awesome. I've been trying to get into my collection for a while. I just love how he looks. I love the fact that he has this big blue cape draping down. He's got the Sword of Omens. He's got the helmet with him as well. But this guy's in great shape as well. He's often missing a lot of paint on his boots. And the section in the middle, the green section there, that's often missing paint. But this guy is wicked cool, and I am so pleased to get him into my collection, because if you buy this guy complete on the secondary market, you're going to be paying well in excess of £100. To be honest, even when you get the bare bones figure without the accessories, helmet, sword and cape, it can cost you easily sort of £70–80. So I'm very pleased to get this into my collection. And how awesome does he look? He really is cool. He's got a huge beard, and I think Jagger was based on a Jaguar, hence the name. But yeah, really pleased. And like I say, he's eluded my collection purely because of price. But now I'm very grateful that I think I've got most of the big hitters into my collection. So Bengali was one, Linkso was the other, Jagger now. There are more sort of big hitter characters when you get later in the line. So I think they were part of like the Berserkers and things like that. I think there's a couple of characters. One was called Stinger and I think the other was called Driller. And they seem to bring a lot of money now. I haven't really looked into them, but obviously I will look into them going forward. But I'm so pleased to get this guy into my collection, so thank you once again, Steve. My Thundercats collection is really gathering some pace now. I mean, there are other characters that I need, which you will see on the channel coming soon, but I think I'm going to start looking into them now just to see what sort of other characters are out there and that I need to get into my collection, because I will draw a line somewhere. At the end of the day, this is just a side collection, but there's certainly more characters that I need. But yeah, man, this guy is awesome. I just love how he looks. Once he's got his cape, the Sword of Omens in his hand, and his helmet on, albeit a repro helmet, but it's a damn good one. I just think he looks such an imposing figure, and he's big as well. He's a really big figure. You're talking maybe over 7 inches once he's got the helmet on. But yeah, really, really pleased to get this guy to my collection. So thank you again, Steve. and yeah, the Thundercats collection continues to grow. Okay, let's get everything back on the table and we'll wrap up. And there we go, folks, another very successful mini haul. Please don't be too sad because I haven't shown the accessories and General Warhawk. They are planned for a future video, so General Warhawk will feature in a Rambo video that I've got coming up, and all these accessories that I received for my Sectaurs figures, Thundercats, etc., they will all feature in up-and-coming videos as well. Also, the Centurions comic, which is actually a UK version. I got that wrong earlier. So, once again, Steve, thank you for all the help you give me. Thank you for the gift in the comic. Absolutely love them. But also for the Jagger. He is awesome. And so pleased to get him into my collection. But these will feature in future videos, folks. So please don't be sad. But also, massive thanks to our Adam, better known as the Real Toy Dude, for sending me that mum rat as a gift. I absolutely love him. He is awesome. And yeah, will go lovingly into my Thundercats collection. But before I wrap up today, folks, there is just something I wanted to quickly address. On my last week's video, one of the viewers left a comment which I just kind of felt I wanted to address. Now, I addressed it in the comments at the time, but I want to address it here today. And the question was asked that if I didn't get so much help from people and if I weren't sent so many gifts, would I have enough content to show on the channel on a weekly basis? Now, I want to clarify that question was asked politely. It wasn't in any way derogatory. It was a genuine question, asked politely, and I responded. But I want to respond here and now. Yes, I do get a lot of help off a lot of people. So people like VTR Dave, obviously Steve, our Adam, our Sai. I'm very lucky. The list goes on of all the people that help me source items. But I also get a lot of gifts. Now, I want to make it very clear. I accept that I do get a lot of gifts. I am very, very grateful and very humbled by it, but I never take them for granted. I never expect them, and I certainly don't fish for them. I am just extremely lucky that I am surrounded by very generous people that are willing to do that. But if I didn't get another gift tomorrow, that would be absolutely fine. I certainly don't expect these things. I am just extremely lucky, and I do understand that. But also, again, I'm very lucky that people help me find things as well. Now, these are things that I do pay for, but people help me source them. So again, I'm very lucky in that sense. Now, the reason why a lot of my videos on the channel are about gifts and things that people have helped me find, because I think that I should prioritise those videos over my own planned content. You know, there are plenty of things that I pick up myself. I don't sit back and put my feet up while Steve goes out and does all my toy hunting for me. I do a lot of hunting myself for my own things. It just so happens that Steve does tend to find a lot of things that I'm looking for. So I prioritise things that people have helped me find, and I prioritise gift videos because I feel that those people should get the thanks and the credit that they deserve for such generosity and just the amount of help that I get. People go above and beyond for me, and I feel that they should be prioritised over my own content because people should get the recognition for that and the thanks on the channel, which I try to do. So I just want to clear that up before I carry on. But yeah, there we go, folks. I hope you enjoyed that, and I hope you understood what I was saying there. But again, please make sure you check out Adam and Steve's Instagram pages. They are awesome pages. Steve holds some fantastic claim sales as well. There's loads of vintage goodies on there. But yeah, there we go, folks. I hope you enjoyed that. If you're new to the channel, thanks for stopping by and giving me a shot. I hope you'll consider leaving a like and subscribing. And if you're one of my existing viewers and existing subscribers, thanks for sticking with me, everyone. I really do appreciate it. Leave any comments or questions in the comment section below. I always try to read everyone's comments and get back to everybody. And as always, keep collecting. I'll see you next time.